What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shamika back with another video. I am a motivational speaker, author, consultant, nonprofit founder and director, also mentor, role model, sister, your homegirl, your friend, you feel me? So today I wanted to talk about purpose. Purpose. What do you think when purpose comes up? Like, what comes to your mind? When somebody says, what's your purpose? Or I'm chasing my purpose, or I need to find my purpose in life, right? That could be like a cliche word. But what do you think when you hear purpose? Okay, so I believe, and if you are a Christian, then you believe that God has a purpose and a plan for everybody. And his goal is to show us those plans, to lead us, direct us down the right path in life, and to give us hope that he has a future plan for us, right? We believe that everything is done from the end to the beginning. From the end to the beginning. From the end, God already did everything, right? And we are at the beginning. So he finished it, and we're walking this way. Or if we're like this way, walking this way, right? So God already knows everything. He already finished everything. God provide. And we are trying to figure out what we're supposed to do, right? I'm going to put that verse on the screen for y'all as well. Growing up, I always thought all the time, I don't know why. Like, I guess it's just how God created me. I'd always be like, what am I here for? What am I here for? At a young age, I was like, I'm going to be a doctor. I want to help kids. I'm going to be a pediatrician. Right? And then I went to the hospital and a girl was crying and in so much pain. And I was about to be crying with her. I was like, I can't do this. I cannot. So I was like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do now? I don't want to be a doctor. And then I went to the orthodontist. Is that the eye doctor? Went to the eye doctor. I got my eyes checked. Optometrist. What am I talking about? Optometrist. Okay, sorry y'all. Tripping. Take my degree, somebody. Went to get my eyes checked, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to school to help people with their vision. And after that, I was like, I think it's weird touching eyes and So I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. And I was like, do I like animals? Do I want to be a vet? And I was like, nope, don't like that either. And I just didn't know. So finally, I was like, I think I want to be a counselor. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a counselor, right? So from a young age, that was always planted in me. Figure out what you're supposed to do. Why are you here in life? And then y'all already know, at the age of 18, my mom died from heart failure, and I was in the middle of college, and I was like, I'm just going to keep going. And then and I went to grad school, my dad also passed away. And I was like, what? Y'all, I was so upset. I was like, God, so this is what we doing again? Oh, so we doing this again? God could take all of our attitudes, you know. I was giving it to him. This is what we doing again? I was in my car, y'all, hitting my steering wheel so hard. Like, why? And I kid you not, I thought the airbag was going to come out. I thought the airbag was about to come out. And I was just like, why is this happening? And I was like, if this is what life is, disease, sickness, people just dying all the time, even before 60, like, what is going on? My dad had just turned 61. My mom was like 52, 53. I'm like, what is going on? Right? So I was like, Lord, if this is what life is, I don't want to do it. No, I wasn't contemplating suicide. I just knew I did not want to be here anymore. And I had to think about it. One of my mentors, she was like, Shamika, you don't mean that. You don't mean that. And I'm like, yes, I do. What do you mean? Like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. It's too difficult. And she's like, you really think so? And I had to think about it. I was like, okay, if I was in heaven before God put me in my mother's womb, if I was in heaven and I was like talking to God and he's like, Shamika, I want to send you into the world. It's going to be difficult. There's going to be trials. There's going to be tribulations. There's going to be sickness. There's going to be death. There's a lot of stuff that you're going to have to go through, but I'm with you. I will be with you every single step of the way. Don't worry. You win in the end. I have already gotten victory for you. Don't worry about it. I will be by your side. Do you want to go or you don't want to go? Right? I'm not saying this is actually like what happens, y'all. I'm just saying just think about it. Think about my example. If God said, Shamika, do you want to go and be my representative and my vessel in the earth, even though you're going to go through all of this? I would have said, yes, send me. I would have told him, send me to help the at-risk youth in the world, or at hope, or opportunity youth. Send me to speak to people. Send me to be the role model. Send me to be the mentor. Send me to be that social worker, that counselor. I would have said, send me so that I can help people that are in pain. Send me so that I can help people that are oppressed. Send me so I can write the book. Send me so I can inspire people, motivate them, and empower people. I would have said, God, send me. And at that moment, I knew that although it was difficult, going through the deaths of both of my parents, I don't know why I'm about to cry. Dramatic. Suck it up. But I would have told God to send me regardless. And that everything I'm doing, speaking right now on YouTube, consulting, running my nonprofit, creating ebooks and regular books also, everything that I'm doing is for a greater purpose and a reason to create an impact in this world and to be a vessel for God on this earth. God has to use us to do things, right? He's not just going to come down or, I don't know, send an angel or something. Like, we are his vessels. He has to use us. So it's an honor to be used by him. And you have a purpose too. Each and every person watching this video, you are put here on earth for a reason. Do you know the reason? If you don't know the reason, why not? Do you need to spend more time with yourself? Do you need to spend more time with God? Seeking him, praying, asking? Do you need to read the Bible more? Do you need to become spiritually stronger? Why don't you know your purpose? Right? Or maybe this is the first time you're hearing you have a purpose. So congratulations, you have a purpose. You are here for a reason. Do not let anybody tell you anything different. There's nothing that people can say to counteract the point that you are here for a reason. You're nothing. You was a mistake. Your parents didn't mean to have you. God still put you here for a reason. Regardless of the situation, the circumstances of how you got here, he put you here. You do have a purpose. Okay. And then sometimes we think that, like, because we're young, we could turn up all of our teenage years, all of our 20s, and then most of our 30s. And then we're like, okay, let's get serious. Let's find our purpose. What? Jesus died between 30 and like 36. People say 33, right? He had already lived his whole life and lived out his purpose, saved the whole world. He's like, I'm done. Think about his disciples. We know that they were young. Let's say under 30. Under 30. You guys can Google it and like get the all of the cultural stuff. What am I talking about? The history. Oh my God. I can't think today. Oh my gosh. All of the history, all the context around that. You can Google and research how old they actually were. They were not just wasting their youth. We are put here to do stuff. When you know your purpose, get busy. Do it. Do it. Like, I'm not up in the club 24/7, turning up, doing whatever I want, because I know that I'm called for a reason, for a season, for a appointed time. I know what I'm supposed to do. Yes, I'm young, but I'm also not wasting time. Not wasting time. I know R.C. Blake said, like, we squander time. I had to look up that word. I'm like, dang, I haven't heard that word in a while. And it's true. We just waste time. We Netflix and chill 24/7. We be smoking a whole bunch of stuff. And we be chilling all the time, like wasting time. We're not here for that. The physical body is not even meant for that. We are supposed to be moving, doing stuff, working out, pumping our hearts, using our brains, learning all the time. So the American culture of doing nothing and being lazy and chilling and not learning, who says you have to stop learning after you finish high school or after you finish college? No, your brain is a muscle. It needs to keep growing, keep growing. So use your time wisely. Invest in yourself. Keep learning, keep growing, find your purpose, learn more about yourself. Why not? I actually had a friend. I met this guy and he's young. He's like, I speak English, I speak Spanish, I speak Japanese, I have a college degree, I've traveled the whole world. All this stuff. And I'm like, what? When do you have the time? Every time I call him, he's doing something. Cooking, learning a new craft, a new skill, doing something, working out. I'm like, whoa, you don't waste any time, do you? He's like, no, I don't want to sit around and be idle. I don't want to be bored, because we're not here for that. That is so inspiring to me. I'm like, wow, even when your body wants to just do nothing, we need a break. Do not take what I'm saying as we don't need a break. We do. We need breaks. Like rest on the Sabbath, rest when you need actual rest. But he would say like, I don't want to be idle. I just, I need to be doing stuff. That's amazing. Like I said in one of my other videos, I am 27. I have a master's degree. I have a bachelor's degree. I have my own nonprofit. I have a consulting business. I'm writing ebooks. And I love traveling. Why? Because I know what I'm here to do. Everything is a step to add to the next thing so that I can continue helping people. Whoa, my bad. So I can keep helping people, inspiring people, motivating people, empowering people. I want to be the best that I can be so that I can say, like Miles Monroe says, I died empty, that I gave life my all. My name is going to outlast me. When I'm gone, people will still know my name, still read my books, still see my YouTube videos, right? Because I'm doing the most to make the most out of my time so that I can create a legacy. So I can create things that outlast me, things that will be considered history, right? It's amazing when we actually utilize our time well, how much we can do with it. So I think this video is pretty long. I appreciate if you watch to the end. That is amazing. If you know your purpose, get busy doing it. If you don't know your purpose, find out what it is. What do you desire? What do you like doing? Okay. Love y'all. Be blessed. Bye.